Hi, and welcome to Rudy's the Sue's Science Fantasy Experience, and to an episode of Tales from the Toy Shelf. I pick a toy at random from the collection and chat about it. So, here we have the Ehobby Black Megatron. So, as a kid, totally didn't like the Decepticons at all. Maybe apart from the Insecticons, I really loved the Insecticons. They were pretty much my favourite Decepticons, and a couple of Decepticons here and there. But generally, I was more about the Autobot cars from the first series and the second series. That's all I really liked. And for a long time, just all I was into was being a goodie, being a hero. So I never had a Megatron, and a couple of kids in the playground, I think they might have had him, but I just wasn't interested until a few years ago when I started recollecting. And I'd picked up a few G1 pieces already, and I just thought, do you know what? I want to get a Megatron. So I started looking, across eBay and other toy sellers. And it was then that I realised, it really dawned upon me that buying toys on the secondary market, even reissues, can be an expensive affair. And Megatron was one of them that seemed to be at one point commanding quite a high price for a decent one. But I persevered and I kept on looking through, and then suddenly I saw this, and it was on sale, and I was like, really? This Megatron is at that price? So I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying that. And it wasn't until I got it that, because I was in such an excitement and ready to buy one, I hadn't actually realised that it was the Ehobby one and that it was done in this different deco. And I've got to tell you, the deco is incredible. So obviously he's got the black helmet and the brown and the red legs, which for me, it kind of gives that feel of the comics, a real comic aesthetic. And I don't know if anybody has seen, but there was a promo introduction for the cartoon, and this is what Megatron kind of looked like with the black helmet. So I was winning all around, and obviously not having it as a kid and getting it as an adult collector, it's my first time with this toy, and I had no idea that the stickers were this incredible. I've gone from not being interested in Megatron to absolutely adoring it. It's a great transformation in terms of toy collecting and liking a toy that you didn't, back in the day. And what I will say is, having seen pictures of Megatron throughout the years, he has got thin legs, and I thought that would bother me, but it really doesn't. It's part of it. It's part of that G1 aesthetic, and even if they are thin, they don't bother me. They don't bother me at all. So I'm kind of shocked for my own collecting foibles, if you put it. So yeah, and you can actually put it in. I've got it posed as what it looks like on the box. So the thin legs work for me. So yeah, that is the G1 Megatron Ehobby Black variant. So here we have Megatron in his gun mode, and this thing is heavy. I can't believe how heavy this toy is, and it's incredibly lifelike. It's it's understandable why this has always had trouble getting through customs, and why you for a while you couldn't kind of get it. and they used to have orange bits that plugged into there to help it get through toy regulations. So yeah, it fits perfectly in your hand. There's a little trigger action. But as I said, just wasn't into guns as a kid. I'm more of a hand weapon lightsaber type of kid. So I can fully appreciate this more as an adult collector, and especially someone who enjoys cult television and nerdy stuff like that. It's The Gun Used from the Man from U.N.C.L.E. and by Ilya Kuryakin. And it's the appreciation when you're an adult collector to having a toy as a kid. It's really interesting and intriguing to me, and this is a great example of a toy that does that for me. It's super cool, and now that this is the first time I've transformed it in a long time. Do you know what? I even think it might go into a display on a shelf somewhere. Maybe even just here, if it's going to stay up. I don't think it's going to stay up, people. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, Ehobby's G1 Black Megatron. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.